Sexy, good looking girlfriend Can you hear me, Jack?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Yeah, it's in a bit. Oh, wow. Right, wherever you're in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to the Football Show podcast. From the Premier League to the National League. And in today's podcast, we'll be talking about the Morecambe situation once again. Also, the situation at Crawley. Also, we'll be, if you want to chat about, vent about anything. Also, what's on your plate. And also the ask each other question section. And last but not least, the dreaded nobody knows what's coming section, where I ask these a question and they don't have a clue what the question is. So I should be joined by Mark from the Nuts and Bolts podcast.
Evening, Johnny.
Also, Harry from Top of the Cop podcast.
How are you doing, Johnny?
I'm all right. Jack, who floats about on But the Chickens podcast.
Hello, Johnny.
And Mr. T, aka doesn't like going on planes, Mark from No Podcast.
Good evening, Johnny.
So, lads, and hopefully other people would join. So, starting off with Mark, I know we've been discussing about the Morecambe situation quite a few times on this podcast. And the latest news, what I read yesterday from Morecambe official Facebook page, where they have now got solicitors in to now deal with the situation, and they're trying to get the Bond Group to the High Court. So, Mark, old Mac, what's your thoughts on the Markham situation?
I just think it's an old mess, basically. I don't know how it's going to get sorted without him being forced to sell the club. The National League aren't really saying it. I read the statement from the Shrimps Trust yesterday, and yeah, they were supposed to have a meeting with the National League last Thursday, but it didn't happen. So it's not looking good for Morecambe.
And Harry?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on at Morecambe recently. Apparently, one day, owners are going to leave and someone's going to buy them, and then the next day it's rejected. So it's just a complete joke at the minute. The fans at Morecambe don't know what's going to happen, so I feel for them really, because you don't want to see no club going through what the fans are going through. So hopefully to get that sorted, and hopefully the fans can enjoy Morecambe this season, and hopefully can get promoted. But yeah, I have no clue what's going on. So
Jack?
Yeah, it's what, it's our third week talking about this now. It's starting to get, what is it, repetitive, and it's heartbreaking because I don't understand why he's just not selling up. It's really stupid. At the end of the day, it's a football club, which there's loads of fans that go to it, and obviously we don't support Morecambe, but it's like it's upsetting us seeing that other fans are dealing with this kind of stuff, and it's about time that it gets sorted. Yeah, they've brought solicitors in, and it's about time that it just needs to sell up. To be honest with you, I know I'm repeating myself, but just yeah.
Mr. T?
It's screaming Barry, isn't it? Absolutely screaming Barry. I read that the Punjab Warriors, who are the new potential owners, have now taken Jason to court. Jason seems to be the most hated man in the country right now. They've now posted his address online, so things have turned really nasty. And it's sad. But the question you have to ask yourself is, how was he even allowed to own the football club in the first place? How did he pass the fit and proper test, considering his record? And it also makes a joke of the fit and proper test in the first place, that this keeps happening. You've only got to look at Macclesfield, Bury, Oldham, now Morecambe, Rochdale in the past. Notts. It keeps happening. It keeps happening, and nothing's being
Didn't it
done.
happen to Ipswich a few years ago as well?
It did.
Yeah, I thought
It's
so.
happening over and over again, and nothing's being done about it.
So there's Wright and Lord Solicitors. This is from Morecambe FC Facebook page 22 hours ago. Wright and Lord Solicitors statement. Morecambe Football Club Limited, Wright and Lord Solicitors have obtained a barrister option on the merit of taking majority shareholding action against Bond Group Investment Limited and Mr. Jason Wingham. Whittingham, if you pronounce that correctly, under the section of 1994 of the Companies Act of 2006. On the strength of advice, group of majority stakeholders have quickly formed a back the application. The process will effectively be petitioned to the High Court, seeking order to independent directors appointment the company affairs oversee and seek an order to the High Court which the sale of Bond Group shares take place. A letter of claim has been sent to Bond Group Investments. Thanks, Alexa, interrupting me mid-sentence. A letter of claim has been sent to Bond Group Investment Limited and Mr. Wingham today, sent in action which instructed the complaints of the sale is not completed in within the next 48 hours. I know I actually butchered that, but if anyone remembers what happened with Liverpool and I think Gillette and Hicks, I think this is going the same way as that, where now obviously they're going to go through to the High Courts, and if the High Courts grant it, it will force him to sell to the Punjab Warriors. Has anyone else got any thoughts on that?
I think it's about time takeovers was taken out of the hands fit and proper person's test was taken out the hands of the, the governing bodies like the Football League, National League, because they're not helping, they're not proper vetting these owners who take over these clubs.
Is anyone else got anything? Harry, Jack, Mark?
No, I've got nothing else.
No.
Okay. So, breaking transfer news, and happened about 37 minutes ago. Jensen Metcalf has signed to Bradford City from Everton on a permanent deal. Also, Wrexham have brought in Lewis O'Brien, who used to play for, I think, Bradford City and then went to Forest. So that's that. Right, so moving on to Crawley Town, who got relegated from League One to League Two. And a short story on this, Wagmere, who attempted to buy Bradford City, I think a couple seasons ago, Preston Johnson, I think his name is, has basically decided to leave the group of Wagmere, and it looks like they'll be getting possibly some new owners coming in soon. Listening to TalkSport earlier this week, it ran about, I think he's left because he disagreed with the transfers who have been brought into the club. So I think there's been a bit of conflict there. Mark, have you got any thoughts on the Crawley situation?
Not really, Johnny.
Okay, Harry?
No, I haven't even heard about it, to be honest.
Okay, Jack?
Yeah, I'm the same, Johnny.
Mark?
Nothing from me, mate.
Okay, it's just like an X Factor audition, isn't it? Yeah, so I hope Crawley do get themselves sorted out and possibly a new owner will come in there. So just to if you do fancy joining over on from TikTok and other social sites, head over to the Chickens on the Loose podcast on X, where you can come and join us and mention your team. Also, just a little footnote, going forward, this podcast still will be here at 6 o'clock on a Thursday. But when the football season starts, it'll be basically like the football show, post-match show, where you can come and talk about your club going forward. So if your team did crap on a Tuesday or crap on a Wednesday, feel free to come and join us. Right, the next part of the podcast, Mark, Harry, Jack, and Mr. T. This is what they don't like. I like putting on the spot. And my first question is going to be to Mr. Mark, Grandad Mark. Who is the first manager do you reckon will get sacked from the Premier League, and why? Are you there, Mark?
Oh yeah. Oh, was it? I thought you said Mark T first.
Old Mark. You're old Mark. Mark T, Mr. T.
Oh, David Moyes.
And why? Or why do you put an opinion? Do you think he's going to get sacked?
I don't think Everton have been that strong in the transfer window, and I just think he came back last season, saved them. I can't see it working this season.
Harry?
First to be sacked from the Premier League. I'll say Thomas Frank from Tottenham,
And why?
because I think it might be a big step for him, maybe. I don't know.
I like putting you guys on spot sometimes. Jack?
I can't pronounce his name, but the Manchester United manager.
Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Because of what happened last season with Man United, I don't think he can do much better, if you get what I mean. Yeah, they survived, but yeah, I just think he's going to get sacked after like maybe first 5 games, maybe.
And MW and Graham have sent you an invite if you fancy joining. Mr. T?
Leeds United. Daniel Faulkner, is that how you say his surname?
Yep.
Absolutely. I think he'll be gone by the end of August, to be honest. With the amount of unrest of their players Bamford's gone. They've then had a transfer request for one of their best players yesterday, who said he doesn't want to play for him anymore. So I can see it only going one way, is that the manager will go. I think Leeds will struggle this year, and I think he'll be gone in the first 3 games.
Okay, and I think you've been either reading my mind or nicking my paperwork what I've been signing out. I think I agree with you on Mark. I think the Leeds United manager is going to get sacked. I reckon he'll probably get sacked 6 games in. His run with Norwich when they was in the Premier League was not the best. MW, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I think Scott Parker for Burnley, because Burnley they just play boring football, and they're one of those I can't see them doing anything. The last time they was in the Prem under Company, they spent something like 200 million just to end up being crap and going straight back down, and Company ended up going to Bayern Munich and leaving them. So I think Scott Parker, because he's football. He's been in this league I think twice before, Bournemouth and Fulham, and he got sacked both times. So I think it's a third, and he's going to get sacked again.
And also, I know you just what's your name? Sorry, MW.
My name's Michael.
Hello, Michael. What were your thoughts on the Morecambe situation as well? If you've got any thoughts on that, because I know it's a National League team.
I think it's just very, very sad. Like if you know financially in the future you're not going to be able to support and fund a football club, what's the point buying into the club? What think forward? Think can I afford this long term? And don't just think for the right now. And if he's in the football club and he clearly knows he's not got the funds to keep it going, why is he just holding them pretty much hostage? He's done it before with a rugby club and he killed them off. So he's going to end up killing off Morecambe at this rate. They're lucky to even have these friendlies going on, because players have apparently been refusing to play and saying they don't want to play, and I can stand by that, because if you're not getting paid by someone who's meant to run your club and he's not giving up and he's not letting go, then he's not fit for it. And this fit and proper test is a load of BS. They don't pay attention to it. The amount of fit and proper testing men are doing, they never have. Buried it. It didn't happen at Bury. It didn't happen at Bolton. It didn't happen at Derby. It didn't happen at Southend. It's not happening at Morecambe. Didn't happen at Oldham. It's just a load of rubbish. Load of rubbish.
And I don't know if you've seen what's been happening at Crawley as well about the I think I can't remember his name now. I've already said his name, but the person who owned Crawley, Wagmere, the chairman, he's decided to step down. I don't know if you've got any thoughts on the situation at Crawley as well, and what do you think it means for them?
I thought the way they were bought in the first place was a load of rubbish. When I read that they was apparently bought with cryptocurrency, I thought that was pretty stupid. But I think if you don't agree with what's going on at a football club, you're the owner. You can say you have the majority say on what's going on, don't you? So I don't even understand why he just decided to leave. He could have just said, "No, I'm not going to fund you buying this player." Whatever. He could have just stopped the transfer if it's like that. I think. So yeah, I just think it's just a load of rubbish with that guy. I just think. I think Crawley are going to destine for another relegation, to be perfectly honest with you, or somewhere looming. Because they weren't that good when we were in the Football League. They only just survived then. So it was a miracle they ever got promoted.
And back onto track now. So same again to Mark, but it's going to be the Championship. Who do you think the first manager in the Championship is going to get sacked? If you don't know the name, just say the team.
Swansea. I don't know the manager's name.
Okay. Michael?
The first manager sacked for me is one of 3. I'm saying either Gary Rowett at Oxford, because Oxford, I don't think they're going to be strong enough. I could see well, Danny Roll's already leaving. I was going to put Danny Roll, but we already know what's going on there, and he's going to be gone. I can see Heckingbottom getting sacked out of Preston, and he's the third one I was thinking. I can see Rob Edwards getting sacked if they don't get the playoffs, to be honest with you. Middlesbrough, they're always wanting to get playoffs and be up there. And if you underachieve at a club like Middlesbrough, you're just going to get the boot.
All right.
Oxford.
Okay. And Jack?
Hull City's manager, to be fair, because their home form is absolutely shocking.
Okay, I think the first manager from the Championship is going to be Phil Parkinson because I think his lives are going to run out, and I think he's took him as far as he can. Right, Mark.
Yeah.
League One. Who is the manager going to get sacked from League One?
I think it's between Nigel Clough and Johnny Jackson.
Okay, and why do you think that's going to happen, or do you just think them two?
I think Johnny Jackson he's got a tough season with Wimbledon, with FC Wimbledon. They've gone up. They haven't really strengthened. A lot of the decent players are gone. And Nigel Clough at Mansfield, they just stayed up last season. And I don't know, I just think he signed a new 2-year deal. I just think he's staying there too long.
Michael?
Going off what's just been said, I'm going Johnny Jackson because if you look at the squad that they had when they first got promoted, I can't even. I think about 7. I'm going to guess about 7 of them players who were there at the start of that when they got promoted are all gone. They've lost a goalkeeper. They lost a player to Wickham. They just lose. They lost one of them to you lot, Bradford, Newfield, whatever he's called. So yeah, they just deplete that squad that got them up is pretty much gone, depleted. So I reckon he's Johnny Jackson. And if another shout, I think his name's Gary Cardwell at Exeter because I don't think Exeter are going to be very exciting this season. Every season they're just lingering around near the bottom. So I reckon he's going to be gone as well at some point in the season.
Harry?
I got 2. Either Johnny Jackson from Wimbledon and Luton Town's manager.
And have you got a why, or is it just? Do you think it's just going to be them two?
Just them 2. I don't even know who the Luton Town manager is. But
Okay. Jack?
Yeah, I've got 2. Obviously, Johnny Jackson from Wimbledon. Like Michael and Mark have said that half of their squad that they've got promoted have gone to other teams now. Like we've got Josh, and they had the best defence in the league last season in League Two. And my other one is I hate to say it, but if we do not win our first 5 games, I think Graham Alexander will.
Ooh, okay. And Mr. T?
Burton Albion's manager. Purely because they're still under investigation for their transfers that they did last year. So now they've found some financial irregularities with the money where the money's came from. So I can think Burton are really going to struggle this year.
And that's not Gary Ablett.
The ex-Blackpool manager.
Yeah, he used to manage Bradford, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh my
Gary
God.
Summit.
Gary Bowyer.
That's it.
And who do I think? I think more at Vale, former, I think Bradford City player once upon a time. I just think he's going to struggle in the league, and there doesn't seem to have brought in quite a lot of players. Right. League Two time. Who is the first manager to get sacked in League Two? You'd have to tell it if you don't want to. Just don't tell us why, or if you do, feel free. Mark?
I think this is going to be controversial now, but I think Martin Patterson from Notts. I just think there's going to be a blow up. There's going to be a disagreement. By the end of September, he'll probably be the first one to go.
Michael?
I reckon John Dolan, whatever he's called, at Accrington, because if you look at the last couple of summers, they've only been bringing in National League level players, and I think they're going to struggle and they're going to end up going down if they don't get. Because sacking John Coleman over a disagreement was pretty stupid when he took that club to the heights of where he took them to League One. So I reckon they're going to sack him, and they're going to really, really struggle Accrington, and I reckon we could see Accrington deplete out the Football League.
Harry?
I think the Newport manager, because obviously Newport has survived over the recent years, but I think it's probably time for them to go down, and I think he'll be the first one to get the sack.
Jack?
I agree with Mark. Not like I don't have anything to do with Notts County, but Patterson's record is absolutely horrendous from what I've seen anyway, and I think he's going to be the first one to go.
Mr. T.
I agree with Michael. Accrington Stanley. I really think they're going to struggle this year. I think financially they're also struggling. So they can't afford to bring anybody else in. So I do think they're going to struggle.
Okay. And I think the Walsall manager will get sacked. Obviously, they bottled it big time with the league and stuff, and he's just hanging on. So I think if they lose 3 or 4 games, first 3 games, he'll be gone. And last but not least, the National League. I know Graham's here, but I think it might be Mark Hughes. And if he loses 6 or 7 games on the bounce, or is not there in a safe place, like top 2 or 3 or 4th, I think they'll struggle personally. Carlisle, with all these players who they brought in, I don't think they'll gel. And if Mark Hughes is picking the team, I think they'll struggle, and I think he'll end up getting sacked eventually. Mark?
I'm going to be more controversial. I think it'd be Robbie Savage at Forest Green. I think he'll have a terrible start and he'll be gone by the middle of September.
Michael?
I'm gonna go with Robbie Savage because he did well at Macclesfield, but that's because Macclesfield and they had like the biggest budget in that division. And if it's not Robbie Savage, I'm going Simon Grayson because Hartlepool seem to sack managers like there's no tomorrow, and their owner doesn't want to be at the club because a couple of weeks ago he put a vote out for season ticket holders. Should he stay at the club? Yes or no?
You nicked mine. I was going for that.
Yeah, Simon or Robbie Savage.
Harry?
Yeah, probably agree with I'll go with Hartlepool, I think.
Okay. Jack?
Mark Hughes, mate, because obviously he's managed us. He was shocking with us. He's gone to Carlisle. He nearly made them survive. But at the end of the day, his tactics are shocking, and his team selections are just awful. So yeah, I think Mark Hughes will be the first one to get sacked in the National League.
And last but not least, Mr. T.
As we said before, Hartlepool, purely because the unrest that's at the club. And what I mean by that is like even Jeff Stelling is falling out with the owner now. I think I read that Jeff Stelling's refused to go back to the ground until the owner's gone. So I do think, I think he'll be gone.
And before we get on to basically when people ask questions to each other, I know it's not football related, but growing up watching WWF, as it known as, Hulk Hogan has sadly passed away. So R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan and his family, and also Ozzy Osbourne sadly passed away. So R.I.P. to Ozzy, and same again, just respect to the family there. Right, starting off with Mark. Have you got any questions you want to ask anybody?
No, not this week.
Michael?
Bradford, do you reckon? How long do you reckon you're gonna Andy Cook's gonna be out for? Because I've been seeing all over that he's meant to be training again. People saying he's still injured.
So what I've seen is obviously we've heard from our TNA that he's not going to be starting the season because his recovery is not as planned as we would have thought it would have been. Obviously, we've done this inside. We put a YouTube video out a few days ago of like the inside of like Austria when we went to Austria on the tour, and he was training by himself. He wasn't allowed to do any like contact stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the first like I'd say about a month until he starts getting back into full-time training.
Harry, have you got any questions you want to ask?
No.
Jack?
Yeah, Notts County fans. Well, we had this conversation on TikTok Live the other day about your shirt teaser. What do you think should have what's your opinion on it?
Oh, you've just set me off. So,
Well, it's a question.
so. I've seen the reveal tonight. Well, the tease reveal, and disappointed doesn't even come close. And what I mean by that, so we're now sponsored by Davy James, not the goalkeeper, the estate agent. And their logo is bright yellow. Now, which is fine. However, it's also Stag's yellow. So we are now sponsored by David James with Stag's yellow written all over the middle. It's also a sticker. Now, it's not like sewn in or, like properly printed on. It's a sticker. So you could rip that off, or 3 washes in the washing machine, and that's coming off. It's, for want of a better word, it's crap.
Did you just say your logo's a sticker and it self-destructs after about 10 minutes?
Probably, yeah. But it is a sticker, and there is a picture that's on X, and it's on Facebook on the Notts page. It's on 52 seconds on the video. So when you go and have a look, you go to 52 seconds, and you'll see it, and you can clearly see it's a sticker. You could peel that off. It's disappointing. When you look at a shirt, you're looking for when you're walking down the street, it's the colour that catches your eye. And when you're going to look at that and think, he's a Stags fan, without even looking at it properly. And that is the biggest insult someone can ever give me. So to say I'm unhappy about it is an understatement.
Okay. Has anyone asked me anything? Oh, sorry, Mark. Have you got any questions? Sorry, Mark. Have you got any questions you want to ask? Oh,
No.
Mr. T. Sorry, Mr. T.
No, I have one for you, Johnny. I have one for you.
Okay.
What's the best and worst thing about supporting Bradford City?
Best thing about supporting Bradford City is where I get to meet, I'll say, you guys. Obviously doing TikTok and stuff like that. Like just meeting you guys, interacting with you guys, making mates along the way. So thanks for that, and creating memories as well, having like good banter and stuff on TikTok on this and other stuff. The worst thing being a Bradford City fan is the expectation. And the expectation of like I don't know if Jack agrees with me, but obviously we've come from League 2 to League 1. It's took us 6 years, and it's been a
Yeah,
fucking
I agree.
roller coaster ride, up and down,
Yeah.
and
Upset.
going to shit
Massive
grounds
upset.
like Barrow, Sutton, Forest Green, and now we're out of the league after a fluke. That's a cheap fluke goal on 96 minutes, and it goes in and counts. But we're out of League 2, we're into League 1, and it's going to be bigger grounds. I've got a vent in a minute, but I'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, we're not the big fish in the small pond anymore. We're like the small fish in the big pond, where we've got like teams like Bolton, Stockport. Who else have we got? Massive teams like Blackpool, Cardiff, Peterborough. Just massive teams, and yeah, we're now a small fish in a big pond.
The other thing I want to say about the county thing, Mark, if you look at it, it looks like it's got a black band in the middle where the logo is. If you look on that video, there's no black and white stripes going through it.
It just looks poor. For me, it looks poor. I like the away one. I think the away one looks much better. So if we can play the away one every week, I'll be quite happy. But I will not be buying a home shirt. And I will put money on, right, that's 55 quid. I bet it's 55 quid. It won't be cheap.
So I'm looking at the video now. Now get on. Let's get to know our front of home sponsor.
Go to
David
52
James Estate
seconds.
Agent. Is it online? Is it on your?
It's
our
on
Facebook
X.
page. The video is on 52 seconds.
Is it on
And
your
you'll
Notts
see
County
it.
page?
Yeah. If you go to 52 seconds, you'll see a clip of the logo on the front.
Just trying to find it. I can see your away kit.
I'll post a picture in our group, Johnny.
Yeah. Post a picture on WhatsApp, and I'll wait intensely for this to see how bad it is. Is anyone? Well, so while we're waiting for the WhatsApp to come, you can tell this podcast live, can't you?
Can I answer Mark's question
Yeah, go
as
for
well?
it. Go for it, Jack.
As I am a Bradford fan. Good thing about Bradford. Banter's a big thing for that. Meeting new people is another thing. Like you guys on TikTok and meeting people in the ground. Like I never knew you and Haroon until I came on TikTok, and then I decided to do TikTok. And then since I've done TikTok, I've started creating more videos on Bradford. So yeah, that's a good thing. Obviously, another good thing is getting promoted after 6 years of being in League Two. That's just how we did it was just amazing. Luckily, it was like thanks to our home form instead of our away form, because our away form last season was absolutely shocking. What's so bad about supplying Bradford? Probably the managers. Obviously, we've had Mark Hughes. He was shocking. Obviously, we should have beat Carlisle in the playoffs, and we didn't because his tactics were just atrocious. And another thing is, yeah, I get it's a chant and everything, but when like Tranmere and that came to Valley Parade and started singing "Can't Start a Fire," and yeah, and obviously we had a few issues with Walsall fans. So yeah, that's the answer to the question that Mark asked.
So the question you asked us, Mark, I'll basically I'll ask you the same question and then ask Michael and others. Pros and what's like the best thing about being a Notts County fan and worst thing about Notts County fan?
The worst thing is the disappointment, because Notts can be disappointing. However, the best thing is the Kop on a Saturday afternoon when it is bouncing, and I mean bouncing. Now, where I sit, which is about halfway up in the middle, when Notts score, and I mean score, and it's bouncing, the Kop wobbles. Like you can feel it. It wobbles. It is incredible. It's spine tingling, and there is no better feeling than being there on a Saturday afternoon. No better feeling.
What about yourself, Harry?
Yeah, I agree with Mark there. Obviously, the atmosphere can help on that. Worst thing, some of the decisions we have made over the years can be disappointing with obviously manager choices, players we signed, but yeah, probably the best thing would probably have to be the atmosphere in the Kop, really. And making memories and friends and having banter. That's it, really.
What about yourself, Michael?
The worst thing about being a Dale fan is whenever it comes to big games that can get you promoted or get you to a cup final. If you ever want to go to a cup final and you've got us in that game for the cup final, enjoy it because you're going to beat us. I've never seen us win in any important game in my lifetime. I can't remember the last time I've watched us win in a very important game. That's the worst thing. The best thing is just the atmosphere could be better, but it's getting better this season. That's the best thing. The atmosphere is quite good, and they're quite good now. They're getting it. They've upgraded everything. The best thing, and another good thing is just the feeling of being there on a match day, because on a Saturday it used to be dead quiet. It actually did, but now it's starting to improve, and it's just going to be one of the best seasons we've had in years. So I can't wait for that. But another bad thing is the manager choice. The manager choice over the years, apart from Keith-Hill, has been absolutely shocking by the club to employ some of these managers. Always getting these academy managers who just don't have a clue what they're doing.
And before we go to Grandad Mark, some breaking news from Salford. Salford are delighted to announce the signing of former Cardiff City and Sheffield Wednesday winger, I think it's Kadim Harris, on a 1-year deal. And it looks like he's come from Graham's team, I think. I think he's come from Carlisle. So, yeah, that's some breaking news there. Grandad Mark, about yourself, same question to you. Good parts and bad parts of being a Notts fan?
The good parts is the people I met over the years. The bad parts is the catering at Notts County. It is dreadful. It's absolutely terrible. It's gone downhill year after year after year.
Okay, and we're coming now to the last 15 minutes or so of the podcast. So that's going to move me on. Do you want to chat about, shout about, vent about anything? Mark, old Mark.
The way Notts County's media team and the commercial team just like make no effort in when we sign players or do kit launches or anything like that. It's just a photograph. It's pretty poor.
Michael?
The only thing I want to rant about us is the way we're left in the dark about certain things. Like when we thought we were going to go under, when we got told that we didn't have enough money to be a club at one point, they just left us in the dark for ages and didn't announce anything for absolutely ages. They're pretty slow on announcing like very important things about the club. Apart from that, everything's been decently all right. Oh, and what else is pretty bad? The food could be better because half it's just cold. So yeah, that could be better. Apart from that, we're all right.
Harry, chat about, vent about anything?
No, not really.
Jack?
Yeah, I do. Obviously, we've got some new seats in the Kop. They look absolutely beautiful. But the thing that I don't like is the northwest corner is still old seats, and so is the top of the family stand, still old seats. So what's the point in putting new seats in the Kop, but leaving the top and the northwest corner?
Also
It
Midland
makes
Road
no
in there as
sense.
well.
There's Midland Road as well. But yeah, it doesn't make sense how we can it just looks odd to me. And like obviously, the word city used to be really small on the old seats, but now it literally stands out. It just looks amazing, but at the end of the day, it just looks odd when you look from like the drone picture that we got about a few days ago. It's a bit weird looking at it.
And on about the seats there, Jack, just to let you know, it'll be a bit of a tight squeeze in the Kop. If it's anything like what the family stand is, you'll be really tight there, and there's not enough leg room.
The family stand when it's the family stand. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, we've nearly sold out for our first home game.
Mm-hmm.
If I've seen that on the website correctly, and obviously I sit in the family stand, and obviously I take my siblings with me, and they're really small. But when you're sitting down in the family, it's like you're cramped. You've got no leg room at all. It's just shocking. You just want to stand up, but you can't stand up because obviously you've got kids, and then you've got like middle-aged people that complain that you're standing up, and then it's just stupid.
You know why you say it's nearly sold out, Jack? Is that because it's £5 a ticket?
It's £10 a ticket, mate.
10. Wow.
But it's doing a community day.
Mr. T, chat about anything?
Just a shout out for Jack, really, for Saturday. I'm very proud of him for going to be wearing a Notts shirt on Saturday.
Who said I'll be wearing a Notts shirt?
He's going to be wearing a Notts shirt with a Notts scarf. He's going to have a Notts woolly hat. He's going to have county socks. He'll be that much in Notts gear. They might even sign him up.
Yeah, get me on the wing. It'll be all right. Let's body everyone.
So full kit tanky, yeah.
There'll be a
No,
full kit tank.
I'm really looking forward to Saturday, even though that I don't like. Well, So Meadow Lane is like a new stadium that I've never been to.
It's like
And
church,
obviously-
my friend. You have to go there and pray.
Yeah, and I'm spending the day with you, so it'll be good there.
Absolutely.
I've got 2 vents, and one vent is the price for the Stockport game. It's costing 26 quid for an adult ticket, and obviously we've gone up the
That's
league.
normal for League. That's normal for League One, though.
Yeah, but it should be like 20 quid or something like 20
No,
quid a
it's
ticket.
not.
It should
Wait
be-
till you get to
No,
Madsfield. It's 32.
The thing that's annoyed me about obviously the loyalty points. I think that's a bit silly, like 3,400 straight away, when obviously like new people are getting season tickets from last season. Give other people a chance if you get what I mean.
Yeah, and me other vent is it's not a vent. It's just annoying, really. So at the pre-season game yesterday, and Jack, I know you sit in the family stand. So where the TL
I do.
Dallas stand is, they've got some electric advert boards,
Yeah, that's correct.
and it seems like they've shrank them a little bit. I don't know if anyone watched the game on TV on Middlesbrough TV last night, but
I did.
They've shrank it down a little bit. So say you get an advert for, say, Bradford College, you'll see like on 3 of the adverts, you'll see Bradford College beautifully laid out in its full format. But like
Yeah.
one near the end, it had like Col in it. So I don't know if
All right.
I don't know if they've like shrank it that much. That basically, if you've paid for advert, you'd be getting half a job because you won't be getting your full advert on the screen.
Yeah.
You know, they
Well,
have like
we had problems with them advert boards last season, didn't we? When we first got them, it was. I think when we first saw them, I think it was a Notts County game. I'm pretty sure, and they were so bright, and obviously it was a nighttime game, so it got dark, and you just couldn't see the ball when it was at that end. Yeah, I get it's extra money and extra promotion, and they're promoting other businesses and stuff, but to have them right behind the goal to start with is just ridiculous. I would have liked it at the Morrison end or the Midland Road, but it's where the clubs put it, aren't they?
So has anyone else got anything they want to chat about, vent about anything before I move on?
Oh, and another thing is, I'm really shocked of how many people we actually had at the pre-season game yesterday. And fair play to Middlesbrough with their 1,000. Is it what 1,500 fans or something like that for a pre-season game is absolutely amazing. So
The issue with the game though, the pre-season, I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, Jack X, whatever it's called these days.
yeah,
People getting into the ground, but in
yeah,
City's wisdom, they had like
yeah.
2 turnstiles open. They didn't have quite a lot of turnstiles open, and basically it caused a massive queue to get in.
Right.
Someone put like same old Bradford or something with it on.
All right.
Anyone else chat about anything?
Oh, I want to vent how bad your kit looked on TV from a far distance.
I have to massively agree with you there, Mark.
Go on, Mark. Old Mark.
Yeah, it looked so terrible from from a wide angle. It looked really, really bad. It was eye clashing.
Yeah, it's what 55 quid gets you. Right. Moving on now to what everyone's been waiting for all week. What's on your plate, Mark? What have you had or having for your tea?
I had corned beef hash with mushy peas.
Harry,
A McDonald's.
what did you get from McDonald's?
20 chicken nuggets, chips, and a Coke.
Any dips?
No.
Okay. Jack,
I had a fry up, which I made myself for my family.
what did you have? Sausage, bacon?
We had sausage, bacon, fried mushrooms, hash browns, egg, and beans and tomato.
Thick sausages, thin sausages? More important.
Richmond sausages.
So a big handful, yeah, big thick ones, yeah.
No, they were quite small to be fair.
Oh, Mr. T,
I'm currently making a chicken and bacon pasta bake.
You have any cheese out on it? Is it cheese? Bit of cheese on top?
A little bit of cheese.
Happy days. I've been a bit of a boring person. I think Harry's been copying me again, but I had a McDonald's, but I had a big arch and some chips. You know,
What was your opinion on it, Johnny?
It's overrated. It's
It's
overrated. I didn't get
expensive.
sauce on it because it's messy. If you get sauce on it, you spend most of it on your blooming clothes.
It's
Too
very
big.
with the sauce. I like it. It's just expensive. I think it's like £10 something for the meal now.
Yeah, about 11 quid.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
And before we do go, touching on it a little bit, so England women got to the final by winning 2-1 against. Who did they play? Mine's gone blank. Who did England women play?
Italia.
Italy.
That's it. And basically
Italy.
watching the game, Italy scoring, wasting time, big time, and then what's the name? Aggie Man.
That's correct.
Do apologise if I'm butchering names. Scored a really good goal, and listening to TalkSport today, she's like a top youth player. So glad she got on the scoreboard. Rick Kelly, who scored the penalty, or the rebound off the penalty,
Off the rebound, yeah.
That's correct.
Hello, Kenny.
just proves England you need to work on your penalties because you're still crap at taking penalties. But really do hope England ladies or lionesses do get to the final. They're playing
Spain.
Spain in the final, and I saw that. But what got me a little bit act is when the Italian women were wasting time. They didn't care. They didn't batter an eyelid.
No.
But what made my day is seeing them absolutely bawl their eyes out on national telly.
Plus, the thing that buzzed me was obviously when, like, literally the slightest touch ever, they dived to the floor and they got the free kick. Where you see, if that happened to us, we would have got booked for simulation.
Oh, and also now you mentioned that, I've seen that if England women do win the final on Sunday against Spain, apparently there might be a bank holiday. Like,
Bank holiday Monday.
yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Right. So just because obviously I'm going to say about another 5 minutes. So if England ladies or women, the lionesses, win another Euro Women's Cup, whatever the full title is, do you think they should be knighted? Like ladies, whatever it's called, whatever the. I'm not,
Oh, that's a
Knight-
massive question. That
I can't think of the name.
I can see the manager getting knighted, and I can see the captain getting knighted, but the full squad, I don't think so.
Old Mark, what do you thoughts on it? Do you think it should be knighted?
Well, they're not anybody for anything nowadays, so you don't really figure.
True. Harry?
I don't think the manager, but I think if we do win it, the captain will get knighted.
Okay. Mr. T?
Absolutely not. I mean, they played a football match. That's it.
Okay. And one last question for all of you. So, if England ladies or lionesses do win it, do you think women's football will take off again? Do you think interest will peak?
100%.
I think
I think watching the Lionesses as a male, as I say, I think like younger female, girls and women, I think they'll get interested into football and like get into the sport more because watching that women can play football, because back in the day males used to say, oh yeah, women can't play football, you're not like males, you can't do this, you can't do that, but the women are proving us wrong. So it's yeah, I think it will increase. Well, yeah, it'll just increase the sport, to be honest with you.
Mark? Mr. T?
so. Oh.
Mr. T?
No, I don't think it'll take off. I think women's football's been about for 15, 20 years now. And England have won it before, but it's just not the same. It's not the same as the men's. People are just not arsed. The style of football. There's such a difference between the football. There really is. So no, I don't think it'll take off.
Okay. And old Mac, have you got a pre-season game Saturday?
Yeah, Cardiff. We've got Cardiff.
Looking forward to it.
Sort of. I was just trying to find the. I don't know if you've seen it, Johnny. You know the tweet about. Is it Kelly? The one who scored the penalty against the Italy.
Chloe Kelly.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, there was somebody on Instagram posted saying that she would make it into a man's starting 11. Do you agree or disagree?
Harry, what's your thoughts on that?
Why put it not me for?
I'll have to ask somebody.
I don't know.
I ask you though, Johnny.
I'll answer it. I'll answer it before you, Johnny, if you want.
Go on, Jack.
In my opinion, I think women's football and male football should stick to that. I don't think mixed football can ever be a thing. In my opinion, not being like sexist or anything, but just in my opinion, it's just better to just play with your own gender in it.
I think there's a different skill level in it. You can quite often easily see that, but as time goes on, the skill level might equalize it out a bit more. But there is a big difference between the men's game and the females game.
It's like in the soccer raid. They do the mixed genders, don't they? And
yeah,
it's good for charity, but I don't think it'll work going forward. It's one of them. It's a bit of a fine rope to step on, shall we say? So yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen, to be honest. Right. On that note, I want to thank Grandad Mark, Harry, Jack, Mr. T, also Michael, who joined, people from TikTok and YouTube. Thank you for coming. If you enjoyed the podcast, search for Chickens on the Loose podcast on all podcast services, wherever you get your podcasts from. Give us a bit of feedback. Tell us if you hate it, you like it, you love it, like a bit more like Marmite. Just see what you think. Give me a follow on YouTube, Chickens on the Loose on YouTube, Chickens on the Loose on X, and we'll be back next Thursday at 6, where hopefully Mark, Harry, Jack, Mr. T, and also others such as Graham and others come and join us. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Thank you for listening and watching. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. Thank you for listening. Good night.